Have you ever dreamed of sailing the open sea on your own luxurious yacht without breaking the bank? We did. A professional survey is a good indicator of the financial cost and the amount of money needed to bring a boat up to good condition. But the cost is not always financial. Fair weather and a calm sea makes for a really pleasant journey. I left Plymouth a few hours earlier on board a Brittany ferry. As we were departing, I was thinking, they really ought to change the sign for when the ferry's leaving the port. More appropriate. Heading out across the Bay of Biscay, calm weather, calm seas. But I couldn't see anybody on board. I thought, have I got this place to myself? Anybody there? Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, there they are, all out on the heli deck, walking in nice time to the music for me. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. We bought our first boat off eBay, unseen. And off we went, learning to sail. And when I say learning to sail, well, looking at this, you can see we didn't learn very well. That cost a new genoa, and then we sold the boat. And we were now looking forward to launching our new boat, Helsa, in Portugal. But before that, I've got a car loaded with tools and solar panels and lots of other things that need to be driven 650 miles across Spain to the southern tip of Portugal, where the boat is in a boatyard. There is a ferry that runs between Villarreal de Santo Antonio and Ayamonte in Spain. Leaves Villarreal on the half hour and leaves Ayamonte on the hour. I needed to go to Ayamonte because there is a very good Chandlers shop there, and the boat didn't come with a dinghy, unfortunately. I was going to bring one across when I drove here, but 2 days before leaving, the dinghy sprung a leak. Well, it sprung more than a leak. A few of the seams started to come apart. Not enough time to get the right adhesive, so I had to come without it and buy a new one here at Ayamonte. This is a really good Chandler's shop. It's run by a lady who is just absolutely brilliant. She's just so helpful, and she can get you anything you want. Thoroughly recommend it. Once I got the dinghy, I brought with me the new engine, so I drove up to Algarve one morning, very early, to avoid the heat and the sun. Got there about 7 a.m. and set off up the river to find the mooring. I needed to check it out, make sure the lines were in good condition and there were no problems, so that we could splash the boat in the following few days and bring it upriver and tie it up on the mooring, and hey, saved myself a lot of money in marina fees. Not that there are any marina spaces available right now. But when I got there, things didn't go to plan.
Well, here we are on the river Guadiana at Algarve, which is where I'm going to moor the boat, or at least I would. Fortunately, the mooring buoys sunk on the swinging mooring that came with the boat, and I'm just going up and down the river trying to find it, and I can't find it. So I think I can't splash the boat because I've nowhere to moor the boat, because all the marinas are full with waiting lists.
What an absolute bummer.
What?
Not you. Oh well, only one thing left to do. Let's go to the beach. Many of you might think that endless sunshine and clear blue skies every day, week after week after week, is idyllic. And that's not always the case. There is sometimes a hidden cost to that. The heat is the main cause. 42 degrees, that's hot. That's the same temperature as Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. After 5 weeks, this was really starting to get to me. I was beginning to feel unwell. It's these times that I pull out an old book that I've got called Let It Go. It was written by a friend of mine who's, I guess you'd call him a coach, a mind coach. And this is my go-to book. It's full of tips and tricks and techniques for just changing the way you think about things, the way that you see things. It makes such a difference to the way that you react and the way that you think and the way that you live and behave. You can buy this on Amazon. I don't get any payment for any click-throughs. I made a series of videos that accompany this as part of an online training course for David. So if ever you're feeling a little bit down, I thoroughly recommend getting the book and give yourself a thoroughly well-deserved checkup from the neck up. I've got a bone to pick with Suzuki Outboards UK. When I was out on the Guadiana River, the outboard started acting up. It wouldn't rev. It still ran on tick over, but that just about got me back to shore. It was still in guarantee. I'd only bought it 12 months earlier. It had a couple of weeks left, but I didn't have a purchase receipt with me, so I couldn't take it to any dealer to be repaired. I ended up having to fix it myself. When I took the fuel bowl off, the gasket, the internal lip of the gasket was overlapping into the fuel bowl, and bits of it had broken off, and the fuel bowl had lots of black bits of gasket in it, and this had blocked the main jet. I managed to get it going again, but I'm not happy with the standard of work that Suzuki produced on this outboard engine. Since filming the material over the summer for this video, we returned to the UK. And about a month after we got home, we got word that someone was trying to steal our mooring. In fact, they had. They put a boat on our mooring without permission. We're going back to the Guadiana River, Portugal, in a few weeks' time, when we're going to take this back. All that will be coming up in the next video, so hit that like and subscribe button and hit the notification bell.